The Copenhagen conference highlighted China's key role in controlling global climate change. And in Inner Mongolia, in the north of China, global warming has made the area increasingly arid. Now people there are pinning their hopes on the growth of a forest ecosystem. Neva Wyman reports.
The Xinhua news agency says forests in Inner Mongolia absorbed more than 5.5 billion tons of CO2 between 2003 and 2008. That's according to an Academy of Forestry report, which also said the carbon sequestration by forests in the region had reached more than 700 million tons by the end of last year, showing an improvement in the ecosystem. Carbon sequestration refers to the natural removal of carbon from the atmosphere by soil and plants. In the decade from 1998, forest coverage in Inner Mongolia increased from almost 15% to 20%. And local authorities have pledged to continue efforts in forest protection, setting a goal of 23% forest coverage by the end of the coming decade. The report also highlights the positive results achieved by tree planting in preventing desertification. It is estimated that 20% of China's land area, over 500,000 square miles, or about 4 times the size of California, is classified as desert. This desertification causes water tables to drop, groundwater sources to become salty, and dust storms to become more frequent. In a bid to tackle the issue, China began building at the beginning of the millennium a Green Great Wall, a more than 400-mile barrier of trees and enclosed grassland set to stretch across Inner Mongolia and the provinces of Hebei and Shanxi. And people overseas will also be watching Beijing's efforts closely, as desertification no longer only affects China, with the yellow dust of sandstorms reaching as far as South Korea, Japan, and sometimes even the US and Canada. Neva Wyman, BON.